Moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the Suns matchup, that'll be their fourth outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Flagg. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Najee Marshall. And it's Nembhard in at point guard. And for New Orleans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with Fears. And it's Queen in at center. Well, no doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So, Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here, both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
And he makes both free throws. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much. And Jeremiah Fears gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Now, Nembhard to the inside. Washington, that's good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
To the left wing. Washington against Williamson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, Zion's so hard to deal with inside, and he'll make the right play almost every time.
To the middle. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Williamson looking it over. Six on the shot clock. Here's Fears. It's rebounded by Dallas. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Out to the right wing. Washington with it. He had 15 points last outing. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Gafford's checked in. Green the pass to Williamson. Kicks it out to Jones. New Orleans moving it around. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Gafford. And then jammed down as he goes right over Zion Williamson.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. To the wing on the left, shoots the three, and Trey Murphy gets the three.
Well, you watch Murphy. He has a great-looking shot. It's effective, too.
Pass to Washington. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans in the lead. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. He's got 5.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Nembhard, the pass to Washington. Inside, Gafford. It's hauled in by Queen.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And the foul called on Cooper Flag. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Thompson, he's checked in for Flag. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Here's Fears. Shot clock at 5. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
This speaks to how confident Murphy is. Excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Thompson outside. Gafford sets the pick for Thompson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
In terms of off guards, Thompson is an all-defensive team-level player, can compete with the best of them.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Tries a 3 off the inbound, and the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
And here's a look at some numbers for Williamson. Coming off a terrific season. Last year averaging 24 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And no secret, he can score the ball. #1 on the team last year.
Yeah, they rely on him to be a play creator and terminator. So challenging to plan a defense for him.
Now Nembhard, still scoreless. Knocked away and stolen by Williamson. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Back to Marshall. Pass to Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Washington missing. Pelicans leading by 11. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. There's Williamson with the 3.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. 5th on the list, the Pelicans.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Nembhard with it. Still yet to score. Thompson from long range. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing. And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
And Queen gets it to go.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Nembhard finds Gafford. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Nembhard. His first shot coming late. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Here's Fears. Nembhard covering. To the paint. Here's Queen. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Nembhard, a screen on Williamson. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Washington's got 5 points so far. Here's Fears. Nembhard covering. Now Fears. Pass to Williamson. 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. Latrey. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here he goes. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Bays checked in for Williamson. Pelicans leading by 9. And you look at this Pelicans team, Coach, kind of a wild card in the Western Conference.
Well, Kevin, they have the talent of a top 4 seed, but some serious bumps in the road. I think if their luck improves, the Pelicans could turn things around quickly.
Pass to Washington. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jones with it. Guarded now by Marshall. Takes a step back. Jay scored the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Nembhard the pass to Washington. Pass to Marshall. And here's Thompson. And here is Gafford. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
An impressive rise for Trey Murphy. From a no-star prospect stand in high school to now showing flashes of star potential in the NBA.
Well, look, Kevin, there are guys like that, and Trey Murphy's been one of them. And what you don't know, certainly when they're in high school, is how much of a worker they are, how coachable they are, and how much improvement is out there for those guys. With Trey Murphy, it just hasn't stopped.
The Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
The first free throw is good.
Well, he doesn't get to the line all that often, but Murphy is nails at the stripe.
Max Christie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Thompson. Here's Gafford. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Just 5 on the clock. Fires away from way outside.
And the three-pointers just not falling for them early.
That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Poole against Christie. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity. And elusiveness, able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Martin's checked in. Both free throws good from Poole.
Man, they are just living at the line.
Mavericks trailed by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gafford kicks to Thompson. They need this. Monkovic with the rebound.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
The kick out to Poole. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Pelicans lead by 20.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here is Williams. Hasn't made one yet. And it's good. 2 points. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Bay. Poole on the wing. From 12 feet out. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Mavericks trail by 18. Christie finds Gafford. Now Williams. Shot clock at 6. Back to Martin. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Alvarado. Here's Poole. And that one is good. Poole's got 6 points.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
They've got Jordan Poole. He's out there with Jose Alvarado. And it's Matkovic in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 20. Into the lane. Poke loose. And now Poole pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And we know Poole has speed, and he uses it well to stay out ahead in transition.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Dallas. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Christie. Finished off the break. Christie's got his first basket.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, thanks a lot, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Guys?
Yeah, gotta have it. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. A second chance effort. Here's Matkovic, and he goes in for the dunk.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Pass to Christie. The three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Christie's got 5 points now this quarter. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
Williamson outside. Right at the free throw line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Mavericks trailed by 19. Here's Davis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that's a shot Davis will make 10 out of 10 times. He's just so strong inside.
Pass to Williamson. And Fears has it in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Drains the three-pointer. Fears has got 7 points.
That's a shot defenses are going to let Fears take. So the rookie making those will be a benefit.
Williams passes to Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
And when healthy, Davis remains an absolute force in this league on both sides of the ball.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Dave's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time.
And one of the best big men in the game, Davis continuing to prove how dominant he is.
Davis against Bay. That's up a three. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks trailed by 18. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
To the right side. Bay against Davis. Matkovic banked in off the glass. Matkovic has got 4 points this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Now here's Bay. Scoreless thus far. And that one good. And the Pelicans lead by 17.
Yeah, that's like a quarterback leading his receiver. Put it right on it.
And Flag throws it down.
2 emphatic points from Flag. This rookie has some serious swag.
It's stolen by Davis. Out left to the wing. This one for 3. And Flag with the basket on the assist by Davis. 8 points for Cooper Flag.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Davis against Bay. To the middle. Here's Matkovic. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Gafford. Davis looking for an opening. And a wide open look for Flag. And again, Dallas with the 3.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
On the wing, Jones. There's the drive. Count that one. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in. Washington's checked in for Dallas. New Orleans on D. 22 is their biggest lead. And here's Davis for 3. It's rebounded by Poole. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Indiana Pacers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A talented scorer with incredible shooting range. When Poole is locked in offensively, he can take over stretches all by himself.
First free throw is good.
And the confidence Poole plays with, you got to admire. He feels like he can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Trey Murphy's checked in for Bay. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Mavericks trail by 13. Nembhard with it. Drives to the hoop. Over Fears. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Lets it go from 14. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Here's Nembhard. Takes it off the glass. Nembhard's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Queen. Jacks up a 3. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Pelicans have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Bays checked in for the Pelicans. And Dallas with a change here, too. Williams, he's checked in for Washington. On the free throw, no good. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Nembhard. He's got 7. Davis inside. He's defended by Bay. And Davis puts it in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Queen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Murphy has become a more well-rounded offensive player, and that includes his ability to draw fouls.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
An impressive young talent, and Murphy knows his role is to use that scorer's mentality.
And so he hits both. Mavericks trail by 11. Pass to Flag. Nembhard sets the pick for Flag. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Not afraid to make tough shots. Fears is a grinder.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one drops. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Here's Davis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
The foul couldn't hold Davis down. His scoring ability is just that strong.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. New Orleans leading by 10. Pass to Queen. There's a good screen. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, he started out with 3 triples in the first quarter, but he hasn't been able to connect from distance here in the second.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Davis. Great showing for him last season. Checking in at about 24 points per, 11 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Now here's Bay. Marshall defending from downtown. And Trey Murphy gets the 3. 23 points in the game.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
Now Nembhard. 7 points in the game.
Well, picking up his second foul. He can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
To the inside. And it's Davis missing.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And he drops. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
We've seen what this young man can do, and we're seeing it again here. Murphy having an outstanding game.
Pass to Christie. Inside. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Christie. Davis has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Kicks it out to Jones. Misses the 3. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 13-point game. Here's Nembhard. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 22 is their biggest lead. It's deflected. Christie with it, and it's Bay picking him up. Christie can't make it.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force him to the line.
First one falls for him.
A natural lead guard. Jeremiah Fears wants to set others up first. That's a rare trait in the rookie, and there aren't a lot of guys like him.
Pools checked in for New Orleans. And Dallas with a change here too. Williams has checked in. He's off on the second. Mavericks trailed by 14. Pass to Nembhard. Clock at 6. From outside the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Nembhard's got 10 points.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Here's Queen. Pass to Fears. Shoots over Nembhard. That's short off the rim. Dallas has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Now here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Their lead at 11. Points to end the quarter, and they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the New Orleans Pelicans.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
This kind of performance, fans love to see two players going after it one-on-one. I can't wait to see how the second half unfolds.
It's been a fun one to watch so far, Jet, that is for sure. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Without question, Trey Murphy displaying his skills today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the court for the Mavericks. Washington out there with Davis. Then it's Flag. Then it's Najee Marshall. And it's Nembhard in at the point. Right side Davis. It's deflected. Pass to Fears. Right wing. Williamson against Washington. And Trey Murphy hits from deep. And he has 28 points for the game.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Davis down low. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Tries the spin move. And it's Williamson missing. Mavericks trail by 14. And stand the NBA equivalent of a human wrecking ball. That is Zion Williamson. When he's on the floor, that is.
Well, absolutely. The only problem that Zion Williamson has really had in this league is staying healthy. He is virtually unstoppable going to the basket and an extremely underrated passer who creates a lot of great shots for himself and his teammates.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, "I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter." Back to you.
A scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Now, here's Marshall. Tight defense on him. Pass to Washington. Right side, Davis. Back to Washington. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they haven't found their rhythm here in the third, missing 4 of their first 5 attempts.
And it's denied. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points, and Nembhard has it in the corner. Davis setting the pick for Nembhard. Back to Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
And phenomenal movement in that pick and roll. Davis has a sense for where to move after setting that screen.
Mavericks trail by 10. Washington kicks to Davis. It's Nembhard on the wing. 10 points for him. And again, it's Anthony Davis. Davis has got 25 points in the game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Williamson, the pass to Queen. A rebound by Washington. Washington's got his 4th rebound in this one. Nembhard with it. Pass to Flag. And no good. Good work defensively by Jones. Down low, Williamson. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And they get it back. Williamson, the pass to Queen. Outside, Jones. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
A moment now to see the numbers for Marshall. A very nice season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 13 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 10. And here is Davis. Back to Nembhard. Lets the 3 fly. Pelicans pull it in. Queen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Over to the wing. Williamson in the post. Washington's on him. Trying to end the drought. And it's Williamson missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Here's Fears. Marshall defending. A nice shot by Fears.
Finding some space inside. Fears works hard for that one.
Pass to Marshall. Now, here's Washington. He's got 5. To the inside, Davis hits the jump hook. Davis has got 27.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying him. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Here's Fears. Nembhard covering. Here's Queen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb and go out and execute.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Dave's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Thompson's checked in. The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Mavericks trail by 10. Pass to Marshall. Nembhard, a screen on Bay. A three, Marshall. Pelicans with the rebound. Weems got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Here's Fears. He's covered by Washington. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. 15 points for Jeremiah Fears.
First three of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Now, here's Marshall. He's defended by Bay. Pass to Flag. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
The defender wanted to block Flag a little too much.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible. Well-rounded, that's the term you saw all over Flag's scouting reports. Everyone was attracted to a guy who looks like he is capable of doing it all and doing it at an NBA level with the proper development.
New Orleans making a switch here. Matkovic is checked in. Pelicans leading by 11. Here's Fears. Here's Bay. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. They set the pick. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now Marshall. Nothing on the board. It's his first trip to the line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. New Orleans leading by 10. Fears with it. He's got 15. Pass to Matkovic. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Bay gets the bucket. Bay's got his first 2 points of the night.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 10. Takes it from 10. And that one's good. Flag's got 15.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pearson's shot is off.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
That's tipped.
Great timing there from Murphy. Anticipated the block and was able to get the rejection.
And it's Flag with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 10. Over Jones. And it's Flag missing. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 43% from the field. To the paint. Shot's good by Matkovic. He has 6.
clearly he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Nembhard, the pass to Gafford. Thompson outside, fires for three. Matkovic with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Fears. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Matkovic. Driving the lane. Oh, look at that.
There's some power behind Murphy's drive. He can be aggressive when he wants to be.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. .106 left in the third quarter. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 14. To the left side wing. Thompson outside. Marshall passes to Nembhard. Marshall sets a screen for Nembhard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for New Orleans. Williamson is checked in for Jones. Poole comes in for Trey Murphy. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Fears. And he makes the first but misses the second.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Marshall with the steal. And here comes the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jordan Poole picks one up. For Dallas, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. The first one falls, and the Mavericks making a change here. Marshall hits them both. And here is Williamson. Three seconds left. That one no good. And so it's New Orleans in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jose Alvarado is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Matkovic in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And Gafford throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Over to the left wing. They set the screen. Pass to Matkovic. Some solid defense from Gafford. Mavericks trail by 7. Davis in the corner. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Matkovic. Shoots over Gafford. Matkovic's shot is off. And so it's Dallas with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
Now, Alvarado. Mr. Williamson. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Matkovic, covered by Gafford. Matkovic's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 4. Davis dishes to Williams. On the wing, Christie. And the 3 ball is good.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Dallas. Washington against Williamson. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And the Pelicans miss again.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Here's Russell, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what James Borrego was going over with his team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Mr. Williamson. Poole against Williams. No good off the front iron. The Mavericks leading. Christie kicks to Russell. Back to Christie. High post, Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. High quality look, and he sinks it. Davis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by the Mavs.
On the wing, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Now here's Bay. Unloads from 13. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Poole, the pass to Queen, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
Williams against Poole. Inside, here's Davis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Davis has got 36.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Out to the right wing. Washington against Williamson. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Outside, Russell. Off target with his 3. Pelicans trailed by 4. Pass to Alvarado. Down low. Here's Queen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. New Orleans making some changes here. Jones checked in for Bay. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Now the Mavericks with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Outside for Davis.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
"13 feet away." Chalk up 2 there. Davis has got 38 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Fears has that twitchy athleticism that gets defenders out of position.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Here's Nemhard. pass to Marshall. Now Flag. Washington with the screen on Jones. Two open that time. Made it look too easy. Flag's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
An effective three-point shot is going to be crucial to Flag's success in the NBA.
Now Williamson. He's covered by Washington. Jones, no luck. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Flag. It's hauled in by Queen.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Pass to Williamson. It's stolen by Davis. Now Flag. And Flag throws it down hard.
All right, rookie. We see you. Cooper Flag putting on a show with that one.
Here's Spears. Nembhard covering. Pass to Spears. Here's Jones. Here's Queen. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
Pass to Flag. Davis with a screen on Jones to the inside. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Flag. Davis has got 40 points.
Selfless play from Flag. If your shot isn't there off the action, you have to give it up.
Here's Williamson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Dallas leading by 8. Nembhard the pass to Washington. Nembhard sets the pick for Washington. Here's Davis. That one doesn't go. New Orleans has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Pass to Queen. And the call will be against Najee Marshall. That'll be his second foul of the game. The wide open look here for Fears.
And not shooting it as well as they had hoped in this half. And unless they start finding better shots, cutting into that lead is going to be very difficult.
And here we go. Yep, that goes down.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Yeah, beating everyone up the floor and finishes off the break.
Washington with it from deep. Knocks down the 3.
Well, he's shooting a high percentage, but not taking enough shots, in my opinion. He needs to be more aggressive on offense.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Williamson outside. Washington rips down the rebound. Mavericks leading by 9. Off the glass.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Williamson up top. He's covered by Washington. Williamson double team. Jones. The 3 doesn't go. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Lets it go from 11. Nails the jumper.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
They can't stop the run with that one.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Here's Flag. Now Nembhard. 5 on the clock for 3. Cleared away by Jones. Pelicans trail by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Mavericks.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Davis.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
So he comes up empty at the line. Dallas leading by 13. Nembhard. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Takes it inside. Lays it in off the window.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
Nembhard against Williamson. Here's Nembhard. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And he hits from 17. And here are the Mavericks now. They lead by 11. Now, Nembhard. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
AD, a big night for you offensively. Seemed like you were willing this team to victory. Did you feel that way?
Yeah, this whole day, I was talking to myself just saying, be dominant. This is a time where you be dominant, take over games, and that's what I'm trying to do all tonight. Just try to go out with my opponent, and make the best shot for myself and for my teammates, and we were able to make some big shots, make some big plays, but we got another one tomorrow, and we got to be dominant as well, and it starts with me.
Coach and LeBron have said, since day one, this offense has to go through you. Thanks, AD.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Davis.